So hi everyone, welcome to the Data Gen channel. So in the last video, we have covered DDL command. So DDL command is nothing but it is used to deals with the table structure, like how we can create the table, how we can alter the table, how we can drop the table, how we can truncate the table, and how we can rename the table. So today I will cover the DML commands. So DML command is nothing but a data manipulation language. So we'll see that one. So DML stands for data manipulation language. Okay. So by the name itself, you can understand that here we are talking about the data manipulation. DDL command will deal only with the table structure. Okay. DDL command. DML command will deal with only with the data. So DML command deals with the data, deals with the data, not the table, not the table. So what does it mean? See, with the help of DML command, we will only deals with the data. Like we can insert the record, update the record, and delete the record. With the help of DML command, we are not doing any changes in the table structure. So what are the DML commands we have? So first we have insert command. Insert command. So with the help of insert command, what we can do, we can insert the records into the table. So you can insert the record, single record also you can insert. So insert command is used to insert the data into the table. So in when I will show you the insert example, so I will show you that how we can insert a single record into the table. Okay, then also we can see how we can insert the multiple record into the table. And if you want to insert the specific column data, that also we will see. So I don't want to insert the data in all the columns. I want to insert the record only for the specific column into the table. That also we will see. Then the next what we will see, how we can insert the data from existing table. Let's say I have one table. Okay, I have one table. Let's say this is my table one, and in this table I have a certain data is there. Okay, now let's say I have created one more table, and this table structure is also similar like this only. Let's say here same column name is there, here also same column name is there, means you can consider that this table is the replication of this table. Now but in this table there is a data available present, but here there is no data is there. So how we can bring the data from this table, from T1 table, and we will insert the that same data into the T2 table. That also we'll cover in this insert query. Okay. So the next command is your update command. Update command. So update command is used to update the single records. We can update multiple record based on the condition, based on the conditions. Next is delete command. It is used to delete the single record, multiple records, and complete records from the table. Okay, so with the help of update command, we can update the single record, multiple records based on the condition. And I will also show you that with the help of update command, how you can update the complete records. Okay, and that updating the complete record is not a recommended. Okay, because that will be a big blunder. So when we will use this update command, let's say one person is there. Okay, sorry, my diagram is bad. So let's say he is working in Bangalore. Okay, now after 1 year or 2 year, he changed the city from Bangalore to Hyderabad. So he is working in the same company, but he just changed his city from Bangalore to Hyderabad. So in that case, what will happen? We need to use the update command. With the help of update command, then in employee table, we need to update its record. So wherever this employee data is there, we will update this employee data city. So previous city was Bangalore. Now we will change to Hyderabad. So in this case, we can use the update command. Now we'll see the practical. And one more thing, after every DML command, whether you are executing insert command or update command or delete command, you need to perform the commit. Means you need to execute this commit. So this commit, what you will do, let's say whenever you will insert any record, so that record will not stored permanently into the table. Okay, it will not permanently save until and unless you will execute the commit command. So let's say you have executed the insert query. After insert query, what will happen? The record will be stored in the buffer memory. Okay, it will stored in the buffer memory. Buffer memory. Buffer memory. Okay. Now when you do the commit, then this commit, what it will do? It will permanently take this data, okay, from the buffer memory and saved into the table permanently. So that's why we can use the commit command. Now, for example, let's say you have executed the update command. So update is also a DML command. So whenever you are doing any changes on the data, so that data will be not permanently changes until and unless you will perform the commit command. So when you will do commit command, then only whatever the transaction you did, whatever the changes you did, okay, that changes will be permanently effect in your table. And again, let's say if you are performing the delete command, so if you want to delete any record, then that data will be not deleted permanently from the buffer memory. Means from the table it will be delete, okay, but still in the buffer memory the data will be there. So if you want to remove the data from the buffer memory also, then you need to perform the commit command. So what will happen? The record will be deleted from the buffer memory also. So that's why whatever the transaction you are doing, so if you want to do the permanently changes, so after every DML command, you need to perform the commit command. There is something called your rollback. Okay. So rollback, so we will discuss this commit and rollback in a separate class. So today we will just focus on the DML command. Okay. So rollback, just as of now, I just will tell you that whatever the changes we will do, right? So rollback is something, it is playing as a undo. So whatever let's say I have deleted the record, right? For example, this is my table. Here one record is there. By mistakenly, I have deleted this record. So this data will be deleted from the table, but in the buffer memory, this data will still available. Now, after some time, you realize that by mistakenly I have deleted that one. I should not delete that record. So if you have not executed the commit command, then when you will use rollback, when you will execute this rollback, what it will do? Again, it will go to the buffer memory, bring this data, and it will store into the table. That means you are doing the undo operation. But after delete, if you performed the commit, so commit, what it will do? It will delete the record from buffer memory also. So after commit, if you perform the rollback also, then when rollback will go to the buffer memory, it will check that okay, that record whatever you have deleted, it is not available only. So nothing it will bring from that buffer memory, and it cannot store into the table. So make sure if you have performed commit, after commit rollback will not work. Before commit, if you perform the rollback, then the undo operation will work. Okay. So we will separately, in separate class we will discuss about this rollback and commit. Don't worry, as of now we are focusing only the DML command. Okay, so let's start the practical part, and then we will see one by one command. We will create the product table, and then we will perform the DML commands. Okay, so let's create the product table. So I hope everyone now understand how we can create the table, because in the last video I have covered all this part. So let's create the table. Create table product. Then here I will write product ID, and this product I will ID, the data type I will give int type. And here I'm using one constant that is called your primary key. Now, what is this primary key? So this primary key is a constant which will give, which here we are using this primary key. With the help of this primary key, we are applying here some rules and regulation in this column, that in this product ID, you cannot insert the duplicate value, and also you cannot insert the null value. So we will talk about the constant. So in the constant, we have different types of constants are there, which will define the different rules and regulation for each columns. Okay. So as of now, just understand, whenever you are using the primary key for any column, then in that column, you cannot insert the duplicate value, and also you cannot insert the null value. Second column, product name. Now in product name, I will insert the character type data. So I will use here varchar. Then category, varchar. Then price. Price, I will take data type as decimal, and I will keep here 10 comma 2. And then quantity. Quantity is int type. And then I will close this one, int type. Now execute this code. Now our table got created. Now let's see whether our table is created or not. So to see the description of the table, you can write disk and the product table and execute this one. You will see the description of the table. So in the description of the table, if you see, these are your fields, these are the data types of each field, and here you can see it is showing null 0. That means we defined a constant on this product ID. That means we applied primary key on this product ID. So that's why it is showing here that null. In this column, you cannot insert the null value. But in rest of the column, you can see here it is saying that null value. Yes, you can store the null value here. Yes, yes. But in this column, you cannot insert the null value. And what type of constant key we have used? That is a primary key. Okay. Now, first we will see the insert command. Insert command. So now we have, these are the tables column. We have product ID, product name, category, price, and quantity. So let's first insert the single record. Insert the single record into the table. So what is the query for that? You need to write insert into product. So insert into the table name, and here I want to insert the record for each column. So I will write here values, and then what is my column name? Product ID. So I will give here 101. Then what is the product name? So I will give here name as, let's say, TV. Then This TV is an electronics item, right? It is comes under your which category? Electronics category. And what is the price for this? So I will write here 1500.98, some decimal value, and then quantity is 10 I'm using. And then execute this one. So this is my insert query. Okay. So here, with the help of this insert query, we can insert this single record in all the columns. So now if I'll execute this code, now it is showing one row is got affected. Now let's extract the record. So whatever I have inserted the record, I want to see those records. So I will write select star from product. Now execute this code. See here, one record got inserted. 101 TV electronics 1500.98 and quantity is 10. So we have inserted these all values in all the columns. Now here I have inserted only single record. Let's insert multiple record. Insert multiple rows into the table. For that, what I will do, I will write here insert into product. Now again, I need to insert the values in each column. So you need to write values, and then here I will write 102 comma laptop. Then this is also comes under electronics category. So I will write here electronics comma price is, let's say, 750, quantity 10. Then again you need to give the comma, then again you need to come here, you just write here like this comma, and then I will take copy paste this one, copy and paste here, and I will change this product ID and the product name, let's say a smartphone. This will also come under electronics, and the price I will take 650, and the quantity will be, let's say, 5. Then again paste this one, whatever you have copied, then here you give 4, and here I will use a product name as a table, and this will come under furniture category. So I will write furniture, and the price will be 120 I'm giving. Okay, 120, 10, and quantity I will give 15. Then again paste here 5 chair. This will also come under your furnitures. This I will give furnitures, and here 150, or not 150, let's 50, and quantity is 10 only I'm keeping. Then again 106 product ID, product name I will give headset. This is also electronics item, and the price will be, let's say, 20, and quantity is 2. Now only this much record I want to insert in all the columns of this table. Now once this will be done, give the semicolon. So after every query, okay, at the last semicolon you need to mention. So when you will give this semicolon, SQL query will understand that this query is ended here. If you not give semicolon, then SQL will throw you the error, because it will not understand that where I need to stop. Okay, so now select this one, execute this one. After executing, then do the commit, execute. Now again I want to see the record. So this time I will let again select star from product and execute the code. See here, at a time multiple records I inserted. So in this, with the help of, if you want to insert a single record, you can use like this, And if you want to insert the multiple record at a time, that also you can perform here in this way. So this will insert the multiple record at a time. Now I want to insert the single record into a specific columns. So in this query, we have seen that we have inserted the record in all columns. Now I want to insert the single record into the specific column, not in all the columns. So what I will do, I will write here insert into product. And here I need to define the column name for which column I need to insert the record. So what are the columns we have? Let's check. So we have product ID. So we have product ID. So I will give for the product ID, product ID, comma. Then I want to insert the record for product name. Then I will insert the record for category. Now only for this column I want category. Only for this column I want to insert the record. So you need to define those columns here. After doing this, now you can write here values. And for this column, you need to pass the value. So I will write here 107. Then I will give product name as what product should I give? Let's say bed I'm giving bed. And then here this will be also comes under which category? Furniture category. So this will be your furniture. Okay. Now if let's say here I have defined the three columns. Now here I am giving the four values. Let's say here I am giving the price value also. Let's say 100.00 like this. Now if I will try to insert the record, then this query will throw me the error. What error we are getting? It is saying that column count does not match value at row 1. Okay, so why it is saying? Because here you have defined the three columns, but while inserting the record into this column, you have mentioned number of values 4. So number of column is not matching with the number of values. So how many number of column you are defining, that number of values you need to mention here. So we need to remove this one. Now you can insert the record. See here, it's successfully inserted that record. Now do the commit. Execute. Now see the record. Select star from product. Execute. Now you see here for this record 107, whatever we have inserted. So for product ID, the 107 is inserted, product name bid is inserted, and furniture is inserted in the category. For price and quantity, we have not mentioned here. That means we have not inserted any data for the product name and the category for this record. So if you not insert the record for this column, so by default, null value will be inserted here in this price and quantity column. This null value, if you see, right, this is not a record. Okay, here if you see some star sign is there. A star sign means this is the end of the table. Okay, so that's why here null value it will come because of this workbench. Okay, but this is not a record. The record is still here only. So now all the insert query I have told. Now we will see how we can insert the record from one table to another table. So we have already created this table, right? Product table where we have created. So refresh this. So we have created the product table. So now select star from product table. So this record we have. Now let's say first what I will do. Let's say I need to create a replication of this table. Okay. So let's create that one. So how we can create? We can write create table, and I will give the product new table. Name will be a different new. Okay. So first I will create the table. from this existing table. So in the last class, I already told how you can create the table from the existing table. And here I will use as select star from product. And here I will use where 1 equal to 2, so that it will only fetch the column structure, and then it will insert here that in this table, it will create the table and it will insert that columns. Okay, so this select query will fetch only the table structure. With the help of that table structure, this table will be new table will be created. So execute this code. Now if you refresh this one, so a new table is got created, product new table. So if you see this one, select star from product new table. So as of now in this table, we don't have any data. Okay, so I think I have given the wrong table name. Yeah. So execute. So right now, same column name got created, same structure got created, because this table is the replication of this table. From this table only we have created this one. So now what I can do, I have created the table. Now in this product table, we have the records, correct? This record. Now I want to insert the record from this table to this table. How we can do that one? So for that, what I will do, I will write here insert into this table, and then I will write here select star from this table, product, this table. Okay. So if you execute this query, then what will happen? This select query will fetch all the columns data, this columns data, and it will insert into this table. So let's execute this one. And yeah, so if you see 7 row got affected. Now select star from this table, new table, and we'll see the data is inserted or not. See, in this table also now data got inserted, same data got inserted. So in this way, you can insert the record from one table into new table. Inserting the records from existing table to new table or to another table. So this is your insert query. The next we will see the update query. We will see how we can update the data into the existing table. So this is my a new table. So I have created two table, product table and product new table. Both contain the same data only. Okay. So here, if you see select star from product new table, if you execute this code, these are the data we have created, right? So now we can see how we can update the single record, how we can update the multiple record based on the condition. So if you see here, right now, if I want to do the changes in this record, so I want to insert, sorry, I want to update those product, okay, that product where product ID is 101, okay, whose product is 101, and I want to change its quantity from 10 to 20, okay, 10 to 20. So change the product quantity from 10 to 20. Okay, whose product ID is 10. So for that, what query I need to write? I need to write like this: update table name product new table, and here I need to use one keyword, something called set keyword. So with the help of set keyword, we can change the column value. So which column we need to change? So quantity, and I will say here 20 product. Now, if I will run this code, okay, update product table name set quantity equal to 20, and if I will execute this code, then here what will happen? The entire table will get affected. So here this update query, what it will do? It will go to all the records, and for all the records, it will change the quantity value from this 10, 10 here 5 is there. So all this quantity value will be changed to 20. But my requirement is not that. I need to change only that product quantity from 10 to 20 whose product ID is 101, because these are my unique values. So if you want to change only the specific column, you need to use a one column in the condition which is the unique value contain. Okay. So if you are not writing any here where clause, okay, if you not give here any where clause, any condition, then what will happen? This will update the all the tables quantity value. It will not affect only one, it will change all the records quantity value 20, 20, 20, 20. Then that will be the blunder, right? It is, it will affect all the records data. But my requirement is that I need to change only single column. So for that, I need to write here condition. I need to use here where clause. We'll talk about this where clause. So where clause is used to apply filter on the entire data set. Okay. So in the where clause, you need to give some condition. So here my condition is where product ID is 101. Product ID is 101. So I will write here product ID equal to 101. Why I am giving 101? Because in this entire table, these product ID are the unique one. If I will use the product name, so product name can be the repeated, because here I have not applied the primary key, right? So these can be repeated one. If I will use the category also, let's say if I will use here where category equal to electronics. So wherever the category value electronics, electronics, electronics is there. So for all the electronics data, the quantity value will change. Okay, so you cannot use dear category. You cannot also use the product name. As of now, in this product name, only TV is there. But here I have used only small data set. But in real time, there will be million of record is there. So product name can be repeated, but product ID cannot be repeated. So if you want to change only a specific record, you need to use that column in the condition whose value is unique. So this 101 is not repeated. Even in I will use 1 million record, the product ID value will be the unique only. It will not change. Okay. So that's why I am using here product ID. I can't use product name. I can't use category, because category value, if you see here, repeated one. So it will change all these electronics records quantity value 20, 20, 20 like that. So now what I will do, I will execute this code. So now it is throwing me the error. Why it is throwing me the error? So what error we are getting here? It is saying that you are using safe update mode and you try to update a table without where clause use key column. So, okay. So right now I have not permission to update this one because I am using the safe mode method. Okay. Safe update mode method. So we need to, there is one command is there. With the help of that, we can disable that permission. Okay. 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 So we need to use this command. Okay. Set SQL underscore save update equal to 0. By default, the value is 1. Okay. So by default, whenever you will download this one, my workbench, this MySQL workbench. So by default, your SQL save update is equal to 1. That means MySQL will not give you permission to update the record and delete the record. Okay. So we want to disable that safe mode for temporary. Okay, so I will use here 0 and I will execute this one. Once I will execute this one, that means I have disabled the safe mode method. Now what I will do, I can execute this query and you will see my update query will execute. So let's execute this one. See here, one row got affected. So this, if you are all, if you will also get the error while updating or delete, you just disable the safe mode method with the help of this query. Set SQL safe update equal to 0. So once you will disable, then you can do the changes with the help of update query and delete query. So now I have executed this one. I will write here commit, execute this one. After commit, what I will do, I will write select star from this table, and I want to see that the record got updated or not. Now you come here, you can see here only this record got affected. Previously the quantity was 10, now it 20. But rest of the data got not affected. See here, rest of the data is not affected. Okay. Now here I used product ID because this is the unique record. So this where clause, what it will do, it will go into inside this table and it will compare this 10 value in this product ID. Against this product ID 101 value it will check. So in the first record it will see that okay, this 101 is matching with this 101 or not. So this condition is matching for the first record. So for this it will update the record, then again it will go for the second record. So here the product ID is 102, which is not matching with this 101. So this condition will be false. If it is a false, then for this record it will not do any changes. For same here also, here also, here also, here also, and here also. Only this data is matching. So that's why your condition will give you true. If it is a true, then only for this record it will do the changes. Now let's see what will happen if I will use instead of product ID, if I will use category. Then you will see in all the electronics record, the quantity will get changed. So what I will do, again I will update the quantity. Here this time I will give the quantity 50. And I will write instead of your product ID, what I will do, I will write category equal to electronics. Now execute and then here commit and then again fetch the record. Now you can see here, if you see this one, 3 row got affected. So here wherever the category is electronics, so that record quantity got changed. So now all these 3 records quantity value is 50, 50, 50. So in this way, the multiple record you can update. Okay. Now one more thing again, if you will not use this where clause, so with the help of this unique condition, unique column value, you can update only single record. If you use the column name which contain the repeated value, okay, repeated value, then it will update the multiple records. Okay, multiple records will get affected. Now if you don't use the where clause, then what will happen? So let me copy this one and here I will write update quantity. I will write, let's say 1000. Just I'm giving 1000 and I will not define any condition here. Now if you execute this code, what will happen? Here you have not defined any where clause, you have not applied any filter. So this update query, what it will do, it will do the changes in the quantity column for the entire records. So let's execute the code and we will see here 7 row got affected. If you see this, the last line, 7 row got affected. Now fetch this one, you will see all the records quantity column got changed. So this is not a recommended one. So tomorrow, if you want to update a single record, then you need to write a where clause, and in that where clause, you need to give a proper column name, which is the unique one. If you want to update a multiple record, then you need to use that column name, which is the repeated one. But if you don't use where clause, then the entire column value got changed, and that will be the blunder. Okay, so don't update any record without where clause. You need to use where clause. So please keep in mind, okay? And then do the commit. Okay. So the next we will see how we can delete the records. Now, before performing the delete command, this is one example I want to show you. So here is my requirement. Decrease the quantity of furniture item by 5. That means I want to reduce I want to reduce all the furniture records quantity by 5. This is my requirement. Okay, so for this, what I need to write the query, I need to write update product new table. Okay, and then I will write set quantity. And here, what my requirement? Decrease the quantity of furniture. All the furniture records are there. Decrease their quantity by 5. So here I will write set quantity equal to quantity minus 5. So wherever the furniture record will be there, I want to reduce its quantity by 5. So quantity value, whatever the quantity is available for the furniture, current quantity minus 5. So each quantity I am reducing by 5. And here I need to write where clause, where category is equal to furniture. Okay, furniture. So let's see what is the data we have. It is a furnitures. Okay, furnitures. So I will write here furnitures. Now, as of now, you can see here all the furniture, how many quantity is there? For furnitures, we have quantity 1000, and for furniture, this is also 1000 quantity. So now when I will update this query, so only for this furniture records, so it will reduce by 5. So 10,000 minus 5, how much? 995. And here also it should come 995. And rest of the records should not be affected. Execute and then perform commit and then execute this select query. Select to see the records. Select star from product new table. Execute this one. See here, the quantity for the furnitures are reduced by 5. So this will be 995. This is also 995. Okay. So this example actually I want to show you. So I have explained here. And now we will see the delete command. Here I will show you first delete the single record. Then I will show you delete the multiple record. And then I will show you delete the complete record. Delete the complete records. Okay. So first of all, we will see the data. So select star from product table in product new table, I guess. Yeah, product new table. Execute this. So see here, we have these records, right? So first I want to delete the single record. So if you want to delete the single record, then you need to use the where clause. So what I will do, I will write delete from this table name. And then here I need to apply the where clause where. So if I want to delete the single record, then in the where clause, I need to use those column which contain the unique value. Okay. So if you see again, we'll use this product ID because these are the unique values are available in this. So I will write here product ID equal to 101 I will write and I will execute this one. So if I will execute this query, then only that record will be deleted where product ID is 101. Rest of the record will not delete. Okay. So execute this one. So here you can see one row got affected. And now again I will execute this code. Now you see that 101 record deleted. Now I want to delete the multiple record. So for deleting the multiple record, here if you see, if I will use category equal to electronics. So in this category column, how many time electronics got repeated? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So if I will delete this record, I want to delete all the electronics record. So here, wherever the electronic record will be there, it will delete it. Okay. So delete from table new, sorry, product, right? Product new table where category equal to electronics. So here this condition will match for this record because here category value is electronics, this electronics is matching with this electronics value, so this condition will give you true. So if it is a true, then it will delete this record. Then again query will come into the second row, and then in this column it will see that this electronics value is matching with this electronics or not. So it is matching, so it will delete this record also. Then again furniture is not matching with the electronics, so for this it will give you false. So if it is a false, it will not delete this record. For this furniture also the condition will be false, it will not delete. Again the category is your electronics, so again the electronics value is matching here, so it will delete that record. Again this furniture is not matching with this electronic, so condition will be your false. If it is a false, then this record will be not deleted. So if you give category equal to electronics, then three records should be deleted, okay, because three time electronics are repeated here. So execute this code. If you see three row got affected, here it is, right? So now again if I'll see select star from to see the record, I will take this table and execute. See here, the three records got deleted where category is electronic. So in this way, you can delete the multiple record. In this way, you can delete the single record. Now, if you don't use the where clause, then what will happen? If you don't use where clause, then the entire data will be deleted from the table. So here I will write delete from product new table. So here I have not given any condition. Here I have not used any where clause. So if you are not using any where clause, then this delete command, what it will do, it will work similar like your truncate command. Truncate command, what it was doing, it is making the table empty. So if you are using this delete query, right, so it will also make the table empty, but table structure will be there. Means it will delete the complete record, but the table structure will be there. So let's execute this code. And then here I will write select star from product new table and execute this one. See, the complete data is removed. So in this way, you can use your delete query. Okay. Now in this table, we don't have any data. So we will use this product table because in this product table, we have a data. So what we can do, I will show you one or two more example. So let's open a new SQL page and increase this size a little bit. So here I will use select star from product table because in this table we have the data. Okay, we have the same data we have in this table. So now I want to delete the record with a quantity less than 10. So I want to delete those record where the quantity is less than 10. So for that, what I will do, I will write the query like this. So let me write this one. My requirement is delete products with a quantity less than 10. This is my requirement. So in this requirement, what it is asking that we need to delete those product with quantity less than 10. Whose quantity is less than 10, you need to delete that one. So what I will do, I will write delete from product, and then here I will use where clause where quantity less than 10. So it will delete the all those record where quantity is less than 10. So what are the records will be deleted? So here 10 will be deleted. This 10 will also deleted because no, this 10 will not deleted because this 10 is not less than this 10. Okay, so this will not delete. This will also not delete. So this here, this quantity value, this record, right? This product have of quantity 5, which is less than 10. So this will be deleted. Again, then this record will also deleted because this product headset also the quantity is 2. So it will delete that record also. So let's execute this code. And then I will write here commit. Now fetch the data. See here, those two records deleted, whose quantity is less than 10. Now another my requirement is delete those product, okay, where quantity is not defined. Quantity is not defined. This is my requirement. So if you see in this entire table records, for which product the quantity is not defined. For TV, quantity is defined 10. Laptop, quantity is defined 10. For table, quantity is defined 15. For chair, quantity is defined 10. But for bed, quantity is null value. So for quantity, value is not defined. For bed, quantity value is not defined. So in the where clause, we need to use this one. Delete from product where quantity is null. Quantity is null. So it will delete that product where quantity is null. Okay, so execute this code and then do the commit and execute and then fetch the record. After deleting, we'll see the record. Select star from product. Now execute this code. See here, that bed product, it deleted because its quantity is null value. So it deleted that one. So in this way, you can perform your insert query, update query, and delete query. Okay. Now, sometime in interview, they will ask the difference between drop command, truncate, and the delete. So you need to tell that what is the difference between your drop command, truncate command, and delete. Drop command, then truncate command, and then delete. What is the first difference? The first difference is drop command is your DDL command. Truncate is also DDL command. Delete is your DML command. What drop command will do? Drop command is used to delete the table from the database permanently. Okay. So this drop command, what it will do? It will drop the table itself permanently from the database. So even if that table contain the data, along with the table, the data will also removed from the database permanently. Truncate, what it will do? Truncate makes the table empty. Makes the table empty. Means it delete the complete records from the table, but table structure will be there. But table structure will be there. Delete command. Delete is used to delete the single record. Okay. Multiple records. Multiple records based on the where clause. Based on where clause. Based on where clause. And also delete the complete records from the table. From the table. The third is in drop command, you cannot use where clause not used. Where clause, here we can write cannot use where clause. Here also you cannot use where clause. Cannot use where clause. Here you can use where clause. We can use where clause. Okay. Drop command. After drop, commit is not required. Commit is not required. After truncate, commit is not required. Commit is not required. After delete, commit is required. So these are the four difference between your drop command, truncate command, delete command. So if any interviewer will ask the question, tell me the difference between drop command, truncate command, and table command, just explain this part. Your work is done. Once you will explain this one, then again no one will ask you more question from this. Okay. So yeah, so for today we have done. So thank you guys, and please like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, colleague, and also please hit the bell icon. So when you will hit the bell icon, so whenever I will upload any video, then you will get the notification. Okay. So please share guys and take care.